For those of you who didn't catch it earlier, my name is Jonathan DeRosa. I am the Director of Student Activities and Christian Service. And earlier tonight we heard from one of our future leaders, Ben King. Right now we have an opportunity to hear from one of our current leaders, Junior Mark Giannini. Mark is someone who in the last 2.5, almost 3 years, has really taken advantage of all that prep has to offer, academically, and also in the extracurricular life of the school, starting his own club, Prep's Helping Hand. He's taken advantage of our service program, going on El Salvador this past February, and he's also taken advantage of our campus ministry program, going on a Kairos retreat. I'd like to encourage all of the incoming freshmen, as well as the current freshmen, to listen to his words, to listen to what he has to say to you, and really let it sink in. Mark is someone who has a tremendous amount to offer, and someone who can really help you along the way through prep. One of the best things about Mark is that he's so caring, and he doesn't matter who you are. If you come up to him in the hallway or stop him in the academic center, ask him for advice, he'll give you advice. It's usually pretty good advice. So please give a round of applause for Mark.
First off, I would just like to congratulate all the seniors for a good 4 years at Prep, and also like to congratulate the incoming freshmen who are just accepted. But today, I was asked to talk about my time management, some leadership roles, and other skills that an incoming freshman will need to be successful at Prep. But to be honest, what I really want to talk about right now is Prep's greatest facet, and the thing which I believe can be found in no other school, which is our strong bond and connection for each other, and the brotherhood that we share. Fairfield Prep is a school that may excel in many aspects like academics, athletics, but none is as important as the sense of community that is fostered from our very first day. Prep is a place that in all actuality is a mystery and cannot be possibly understood from a distance. It is a place that as much as you read about it or learn about it, you will never know the real Prep until you attend. When I first applied here, it was by accident. I did it just because my friend was applying here, but I really knew nothing about Fairfield Prep at all. When accepted, I thought I was just attending a place where I could get a high-quality education and have a better chance of going to the college of my dreams. This thought proved false from the first moment I entered this building. I was introduced into a tight-knit school where I could reach out for help at any time, and whatever challenges I may face could be overcome. I was thrust into a world where the 840 to 230 lifestyle wasn't real anymore to me. I have been on trips like the El Salvador trip or the Earth Plunge, where I have been shaped and molded as a person. I have received a special awareness to the problems and the conditions that some other people live, and that in such a way which I could never understand until I saw it with my own eyes. During my experience in El Salvador, I saw poverty that I couldn't even believe, and things that we take for granted in the United States, which is a huge honor and achievement for them. One woman who we visited said that she was never more proud in her entire life than when her son went to school every day and is on track to graduate high school. She said that so many people don't even have the chance to get an education here, that this is truly special. This is something in the United States that we are all getting. Something that I expected and took for granted is this woman's proudest moment. This really made an impact on me, and I realized just how lucky I am to have all the things in my life that I have. Prep is truly a place that is experienced during the after-school hours. Something I remember very well is our principal, Dr. Prada's first day of school speech, saying that the real Prep exists after 2:30. I have never known how true this is until I experienced it during one of the saddest moments of my life just a few days ago. The real Prep is not solely the clubs and activities after school, even though they are very important. The real Prep is the brotherhood that is created through those activities, through a tough class and earning a good grade, and through the adversity in your life. I first saw Prep face a true adversity with the passing of Brian Brunn. Never have I seen so many people so deeply touched and affected by the death of one of our brothers. Prep showed its true colors at the wake, where hundreds of people showed their support him. The next and most recent showing of great adversity is with the death of one of my close friends, Brad Hill. I remember vividly my first encounter with him, being in second period of my first day of school, where his friendly demeanor and big smile asked me what my name was and where I was from. This is the start of a wonderful relationship that dealt with anything from dealing with personal problems to joking around in class to working together to study for a difficult test. This loss is tough on all of us at Prep because we all loved him as a brother, but for me it was especially tough considering we were very close and I met him all the way back in freshman year. Prep's greatest facet is revealed to me in a way that I could never have imagined as a result of this. I couldn't tell you how many people have called me or texted me to see how I'm doing during the course of the last 2 days when I was at home. People who I really didn't know very well came up to me and gave me a hug in the hall, and then texted me later telling me that if I ever needed anything, they would be there for me. This is the real Fairfield Prep. This is a world which I entered 3 years ago thinking I was just getting a good education. No matter how much anyone learns about the school, they will never be able to experience the love, care, and true bonds that everyone here shares for each other. In one of our saddest times, Prep gathered for a prayer service in the quad. We prayed for Brad and his family in the chapel, and we offered advice and a person to talk to for those who needed it. You are entering a family when you decide to come to this school, and my only advice for you is to dive into it. Join a club, try out for a sport, become a member of the real Prep, and make bonds with some of the people who you will not only remain close with for the next 4 years, but for the rest of your life. If you can commit yourself to your academics and make an honest effort by jumping into and embracing the best aspect of Prep, then you will leave Prep a completely different person than who entered. Right now, you may be thinking that it's impossible and can't possibly see yourself change this dramatically in just a short time. But this time is one that you will never forget, and I only can ask you to enter Prep and take up every opportunity you can, whether it's leading a retreat to helping your friend study for a test. Every opportunity you have here, everyone matters. Something I made sure I committed myself to doing is when I looked back at my time here, I wanted to say I took advantage of everything that Prep could give. I didn't want to look back and say I wish I did this, or I wish I could have done that, because I knew that I wanted to become fully a part of the special brotherhood that only Prep can offer. Prep's brotherhood is one that will endure any challenge, and as my friend Tom Black put it, truly makes him proud to say he attends Fairfield Prep. Now go out next year and really commit yourself. Really commit yourself to Prep's greatest aspect, and if you do this over the next 4 years, these next 4 years will be the best 4 years of your life.